Hey everyone, I'm B and welcome to the channel. Welcome to Dear Esther. I don't know anything about this game other than I think it's a bit of a walking game. Sadly it is currently hay fever season and I suffer greatly from it. So I will sound very sniffly and not so great. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. So let's get into it and see what happens in Dear Esther. Ooh, okay, well, let's go to the lighthouse.
Dear Esther,
Ooh.
I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity. An alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis.
Oh, we can zoom in.
I return each time, leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
Oh, wait, is this a horror? Uh-oh. Why isn't there a sink? How do you have a gross toilet and no sink? I think this might be a horror. Can I have that? Please? For some reason, every button I have zooms in. That's all they do. Oh, there's a sink. Why is it so far away from the toilet? There's another sink? What? What is this? What am I meant to do? Okay, apparently these are all of my controls, so I don't know what I'm doing. What the hell? Why was I so short for a second there? Burp! Ooh. Oh. I might want to turn up the look sensitivity. It's quite slow. I choose up. Up looks nice. I mean, whatever it is, it's pretty. In a creepy way. I like this. This is nice. This is the kind of walk I would go on. Oh. Wait, where's... wait, where did... There was a path. Oh, I'm still on the path. This is somehow a path. Okay. Not very safe.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him.
Oh, I regret.
How disappointed he must have been with their chatter.
Oh, no, this is fine.
Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from...
Hang on, is it? God damn it. There are captions. I should have...
the tankers, he'd find more peace.
Or not. Okay, I've changed my camera settings and I've added the commentary, the captions, so everyone should be able to see everything now. It does make me laugh how, in video games, when...
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him.
That was creepy.
I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Okay, well I can't get past that rock. It's probably for the best. Yeah, when it's really windy, I've never seen a game character actually struggle with the wind. They can just walk as smoothly as possible, which I think is quite funny. This doesn't look safe. That's because it's not. Here we go. On the beach. Alrighty. Yeah, was that that light in any way Morse code? I don't know Morse code, sadly, so if it was, then I've completely missed whatever message was being said. But it did seem like it was purposeful, in a way. Oh, do I go up here? What's... like
There
this
was
way?
once talk of a wind farm out here, away from the rage and the intolerance of the masses.
Ooh.
The sea, they said, is too rough for the turbines to stand. They clearly never came here to experience the becalming for themselves.
Oh, I can keep going.
Personally, I would have supported it. Turbines would be a fitting contemporary refuge for a hermit.
What is this?
The revolution and the permanence.
Is this Fibonacci? No, not quite. Well, I don't know. Okay. Do I get a choice in which way to go? Because I want to go up on the cliffs. Maybe I get another way up. I do wish I could run, but I'm sure that's not the point of the game, so I am stuck walking.
Dear
for
Esther,
now.
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
What? What does this mean? Okay, so I can't go that way, so I guess I am meant to go up, and I'm just kind of going for a little bit of a wonder. Did something just pop out of existence there? Am I losing my mind? What's going on? Weird. Yeah, I don't know if this is a horror or not. It's giving horror vibes, but I'm not so sure yet. Oh, it is hecking windy. Alright, up we go. Okay. I couldn't imagine living on an island. So isolated and creepy. I mean, as far as islands go, this one is decently sized. But yeah, still pretty creepy. I mean, I can't even see any land out there, I don't think.
A wonderful sight. The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle.
What?
It cast a shadow of the ridge across the beach. All the world as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
What moon? What are you going on about? What are you talking about, dude? What's my name? Do I have a name? I'm speaking to some unknown Esther, but who am I?
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath.
Huh.
You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts.
What is that? Why does this
My lines
island
are
have a
just for this.
Stonehenge?
To keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Infection? What? Yeah. That thing does not look like it's getting any closer.
They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
What's all Buddy Boy going on about? There was a path up there, but I can't see a way to get up. Well, not a path, but a fence. And I can't seem to see a way to get up there, so... Maybe I missed it. Maybe you can't actually get up there. I'm not really sure. But we're gonna keep following this path. Uh-oh. Into the large, creepy cave. Good! I'm so glad about that.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to?
What?
Why? Asked the farmers. Why? Asked Jakobsen. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
It's like sciencey. So that light I saw in the distance, we're just not going to talk about that? What is this? It's more pain. And ew. Ew! Ugh! Gross. Moldy bread and fish. What a lovely meal. This is weird. So that light I saw? No? Nothing? Okay. Oh. Ah. Is this a different path? I'm so confused. Is that the way I just came in or not? I think it must be. Did I just go- how did I- no- How did I possibly go around in a circle? Without realizing. That's impressive. Maybe it wasn't a circle. No, I think it was a circle. Somehow. Weird. Really weird. That boat looks closer than it was. Oh well. I will follow the game. The game knows best. Maybe that's the point.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Chemistry. I did think those little I just hear footsteps, was I mine? Yeah, I did think those symbols were a little sciencey. Never was very good at science, so what do I know? Well, this is weird. Nothing's happening and I don't know if anything is supposed to happen. I have no, like, buttons to press. No action buttons or anything. No sprint, no crouch, no anything. It is purely just walk and zoom. So, maybe this is just a walking sim. But I guess it's one that tells the story. Oh, I'm loading. That is the lighthouse chapter.
Dear
Okay.
Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Which way do I go? Let's see what's at the end of this path. Well, not at the end, but like, let's look around the corner. That way is probably just another thing to look at, and I guess this path is a continuation? Yeah, this way looks pretty fine. Oh my god, I'm going down. Ow. Ow. I'm fine. Music's nice though. A little spooky. Oh, yeah, that's no good. Sucks to be all these people missing their parcels, I guess. Sucks to be the people on the boat, of course, but maybe they survived. Although I can't imagine for very long on this creepy little island. Oh, this music is just going ham. Oh yeah, let's go in here. Yes, I'm sure this is a good idea. I mean, I'm not seeing any bodies. Maybe they don't want to show bodies in the game, but I'm not seeing any. So maybe they're okay. Another one. Where is this island for there to be so many shipwrecks? Oh, wait. I do see land in the distance, but I can't tell if that's
There must be a
land
hole
or
in the
more.
bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
People? Hermits people? People hermits? Oh wait, there's writing on the side. What? I can't read that. I have no idea what this says. It says something, but I can't read it. I wonder if there was a way to read it, but I guess I just didn't find the right angle.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and
What's the
made their
other way?
escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Wait. Is Esther someone who died to a drunk driver? Is that what that's saying? I'm very confused. There's a story here, but it's so cryptic that I'm not entirely sure what's going on, which is probably the point. Maybe I'll find out, but right now I'm quite confused. Okay, so we're gonna go this way now. Yeah. Yeah, there was another path over that way. Maybe that would lead to that thing? I don't know. I'll check this way first and see where this takes me. Is this another split? Oh.
It's only at night that this place makes any sluggish effort at life. You can see the buoy and the aerial. I've been taking to sleeping through the day in an attempt to resurrect myself. I can feel the last days drawing upon me. There's little point now in continuation. There must be something new to find here. Some nook or some cranny that offers a perspective worth clinging to. I've burnt my bridges. I've sunk my boats and watched them go to water.
This is the end. Ah, this path is nothing. I mean, I see neither. Oh, and neither did he eat nor drink. Okay. That was really hard to read. I got the nor drink pretty easily. The eat was my guess. I could see neither and did. But yeah, the other words were not there for me. Okay, so that other path over that way must be the way to go. And I just came for it. I came to a viewing platform, I guess. Some perfectly good life rings. Weird. So there are other people on this island? Because I feel very isolated. But, you know, he said about other hermits and then whatever the guy whose coffee he drank. It's very back and forth with what we're talking about, like talking about the hospital and the kidney stones, but that then they turn into an island, so I'm not sure if I don't know what's real. I don't know what's a metaphor or what's actually being said. I'm quite confused. We'll go up this way. Up is always good. What loaded in? Oh! Is that a pit? Oh, I need to go see the pit. No, I don't want to fall in the pit though. Wait, can I fall in the pit?
What charnel house lies at the foot of this abyss? How many dead shepherds could fill this hole?
That's a morbid thing to say. I'm so tempted. Oh, but I don't know what would happen. Maybe if there's like a chapter select, maybe I'll try it. But I don't know what it'll do for me. Oh! Oh, it's lovely. Kind of. Well. It's kind of... Oh, music.
I've begun to climb, away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
So is that a shed? You know, talking a lot about shepherds, I know you said that this island was abandoned, but I would have expected some form of life. But yeah, I'm presuming this is where the shepherd would live, and then that was maybe where the animals were kept. Is that a figure? Kind of looks like a figure. Kinda. Ooh.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s.
Creepy.
By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
Should I be worried about that? I'm a little worried about that. Just a little bit. Oh, more paid. Good. Still no idea what it is. I was somewhat kidding about it being a figure, but I guess I was right, sadly.
My heart is landfill. These false dawns waking into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
The light? Is that the light? Can I get that? I can't believe I saw a figure. I can't believe I saw a figure. That's so creepy. Maybe it's not a horror, but it's just a spooky game. This looks like a stable of some. Ooh. Ooh, what is that? Ooh. Creepy. Creepy. Oh. Is this the same one every time? I can't tell. Okay. This way we go, I guess. I wonder if that figure's watching me. I can't believe I was like, oh, it looks like a guy. I turn around. What was it? A guy. It was a guy. Hang on, I want to check if that's the way up there. Just because I like to look up. I like to go up and look at the up stuff. What? No. These rocks. How can I get past these rocks? You know, in a weird way, I'm kind of getting Firewatch vibes, and I can't explain it. I think it's just the wandering of an isolated area. But it is kind of giving me Firewatch vibes. In a weird way. Oh god, I should not be so close to the edge. I want to know what happens if I fall in the pit, but it's probably not a good idea. And I suppose falling down here isn't a good idea either. Yeah, with the sound of this wind, you would not be doing okay on this walk right now.
Jakobsen's ribcage, they told Donnelly, was deformed. The result of some birth defect, or perhaps a traumatic injury as a child. Brittle and overblown it was, and desperately light. Perhaps it was this that finally did for him, unable to contain the shattering of his heart. In half-light, his skeleton a discarded prop, a false and calcified seabird.
No, I think that's the one with the boat. This is so weird. I can't imagine a shepherd.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him, small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
What shaft? What was I saying? Yeah. Could someone man a lighthouse and be a shepherd at the same time? Or were they just two separate things at two separate times? Because it doesn't seem like a good idea. That's a lot of work. Which makes me think that this guy wasn't...
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Huh? What? Oh, is this the hole? Oh, it keeps going. No! Wait, that was the boy chapter. Wasn't there a second chapter in between?
Donnelly's addiction is my one true constant. Even though I wake in false dawns and find the landscape changing, flowing in constantly through my tears, I know his reaching is always upon me.
Are these stalactites? Uh-oh. It's the forest! No! Ooh. Ooh. Who lit this candle? I feel like I was saying something and I can't remember what it was because I was too afraid of falling down. But what happened? I fell down. Uh-oh. This is weird. Do we have a choice or is this just nah? Yeah, I could have sworn there was another chapter in between the lighthouse and the boy, but maybe I just missed it. Oops. Hello? I mean, bioluminescence is very cool, but I don't know what it means for me in this game. Oh, was I just crouched for a wee bit? I didn't even- oh my god! Yeah,
There
this
is no
seems
other
safe.
direction, no other exit from this motorway. Speeding past this junction, I saw you waiting at the roadside, a one last drink in your trembled hands.
What? What? I'm very confused. Well, that looks almost like a machine. What is going on? It's very cool, whatever it is, but I am very confused. Please don't follow me. Please don't let me follow me. There's nothing for me here, is no. Okay. Alright. Back we go. There's another way. Wait, which way did I come from? I guess that way. What? This is so pretty! And really creepy. Is that a... Ah, I do not have a choice. Great! That's great. Alright, now we go. Whee! Wow. Oh, I don't know how to swim. I just walk along the bottom. That's fine. Oh, this is so weird. It's very cool, but oh my god. Interesting that the guy is narrating, but not like talking about the locations that we stumble upon, but not talking about the things that are happening while they're happening. It's weirdly disconnected, which, like I said, I'm sure is the point. I'm sure all of this is made to make you feel a certain way, but it's really weird. Wow, pretty. Yeah, I don't think I want to fall down there. Ugh. What did I do? What did I do? So I'm wondering if I had fallen down. What could I have done that way? If I had fallen down the hole, if that would have led me here? So I'm presuming this is the same place. I don't like caves. Caves, in theory, are very cool, but I do not like the idea of being in one. Okay, so auto crouches. What are you? It's just a rock. In New Zealand, we had a lot of caves with like glowworms and stuff. I don't think I ever went into one because caves just
I'm traversing my own death throes. The infection in my leg is an oil rig that dredges black muck up from deep inside my bones. I swallow fistfuls of diazepam and paracetamol to stay conscious. The pain flows through me like an underground sea.
Wait. Yeah, go up. I think. I don't think there's anything for me if I go down one of the other paths. I don't think it's a bad idea, but I think it's just going to be more scenery. I don't think there's actually anything of value for me to look for. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but that's kind of how I'm feeling. Weird. Okay. What? Huh? Are these geodes? These are the weirdest form of geodes I've ever seen. Okay, can't go that way. That's probably for the best. What is this? Do caves like this really exist? Because this is insane.
This is a drowned man's face, reflected in the moonlit waters.
What?
It can only be a dead shepherd who has come to drunk drive you home.
I don't even have a reflection. What is this guy going on about? I don't understand it. Oh? Behold, Damascus is taken? What? Oh! Wow. Oh my god. Okay, right. I didn't have a proper look. Okay, the music can stop. Music can definitely stop. A little creepy. A little creepy. Why am I ducking? Away from being... What? Away from being... I don't know what that word is. I'm sorry. I really don't know what that's meant to say. Being a city? Maybe? That's the only way I can read it. And... Oh... this does not help me. And it shall be a... What? Fungus heap? I really don't know. I wish I could read it, but I can't. Okay, wow, this is even prettier with the higher settings on. Wow. I usually like to go for medium settings because of... Oh dear. I didn't see this one. I like to go on medium settings just because I don't know what my PC can and can't handle. But this seems to be running okay on high, so maybe it's fine. Okie dokie. Am I about to go under the... Okay. Alrighty. What is this? Can I breathe? Can I somehow breathe under the water? Imagine if there was a figure just looking at me. Okay, thankfully no figures. I'm presuming not down. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm going down. I didn't get a say in the matter. This is not... What? I'm still under the water somehow. What is... Huh? Okay. So I guess this is kind of a discussion of the drunk driver that I'm presuming killed whoever Esther is. Oh, this is so strange. Oh. Coming back. Oh, hi, Inky. Okay. Alright. Awfully convenient that every time I fall, there's just a bunch of water under me. Oh. Whoa, wait, why am I so slow all of a sudden? Is it because I'm going uphill? Or have I hurt my leg? Oh. That was the caves chapter. Nice! I am sadly still in a cave though. Oh, wait, no, never mind. There we go. Cool. I guess. Oh, I have a choice to make. Oh, okay. Okay, this music is... chipper. Kind
The
of.
moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas.
What?
Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops.
What?
The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Huh? Maybe I'm thinking about this too much. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking about what this game means. Maybe I should just enjoy it. Maybe I should just enjoy it. What if there is no meaning to it and I should stop trying to question what it all means? It's very pretty, I'll give it that. I just wish I... Ooh, stars. Oh, that thing. I just wish I had some form of idea of what is this. These are cars.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash.
How did you steal
Half of it
ash?
fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery. But the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm and noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
I'm sorry. What? This guy. what is this? What is this? Oh! Medical supplies? I mean, I guess that could be a defibrillator, but I don't know. I don't know medical things. I haven't been in a hospital since I was a baby, so I don't know what that is. Can I go up there at all? I'd like to get up there. That would be very cool. I bet it's a nice view of the stars. It's really all I can look at. Oh, are those the white? Wait, what? Can I get up there? Can I go that way? Wait, what? Can I not go this way? Yep, I can. What? Okay, where am I meant to go? Does it matter where you go? That place looks really cool. Like, there's writing up there, there's a little... I don't know if that's a house or a viewing platform. The place looks... Was that Morse code? Wait. 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 Hang on. No. Hang on. That's a figure. That's not a reflection of a rock or the candle. That is straight up. Hello? That's a person. Are all these candles people? Or at least symbolizing people? I'm not losing my mind. That one was a person. Okay, this one doesn't seem to have anything going for it. Hello? I don't want to be here. I've decided. What am I zooming to it? Yeah, no, I've decided I don't want to be there anymore. That one definitely has a person. That's a person. I don't know if any of the others do that, but that one is a person. It's very creepy. That's a cool touch.
There were chemical diagrams on the mug he gave me coffee in.
That's so cool.
Sticky at the handle where his hands shook. He worked for a pharmaceutical company with an office based on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. He'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter, forming a strategic vision for the peddling of antacid yogurt to the European market.
No, that was just a
You
candle.
could trace the connections with your finger, join the dots, and whole new compounds would be summoned into activity.
Something around him? Shone around him? Heaven shone around him? From heaven shone around? A light from heaven shone around him. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Another boat? Is that a D? Why is there a D? Alright. Did I somehow stumble upon the only candle that had a little person reflecting from it? 'Cause that's creepy. I wanna go there. That place looks so cool.
From here, I can see my armada.
You know what?
I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach.
Georgie?
Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
What? Is this guy okay? I'm deeply questioning his motives at this point. What? Is he okay? Buddy, do you need some help? Although I guess he did say he slipped and hurt his something. His what? Why do you have a shrine for eggs? On a sudden... What? On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him and he fell to the ground. What does on a sudden mean? On a sudden what? She's hearing sounds now. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a life ring. Okay, up we go. Hopefully that'll take me over to there. Weird. That one over there kind of looks like a figure again. I'm sure it's not. Weird how... This... I mean, I'm presuming...
My leg sent me blind for a few minutes as I struggled up the cliff path. I swallowed another handful of painkillers and now I feel almost lucid. The island around me has retreated to a hazed distance, whilst the moon appears to have descended into my palm to guide me.
What?
I can see a thick black line of infection reaching for my heart from the waistband of my trousers. Through the fugue, it's all the world like the path I have cut from the lowlands towards the aerial.
That is definitely a person. No doubt about it this time. Definitely a person. Somehow still there. You look like you're peeing off the edge. What was I saying? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any threat to this game. But it is really creepy how there are so many figures that are just there. Like, you're not...
I've begun my voyage in a paper
them.
boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Okay, what's up with all the candles? Yeah, it's just weird how there's so many figures and you're not necessarily drawn towards them. They're just there for you to find. I've probably missed some. Like that one in the water. That's definitely a figure. I know that was a figure. And as he was proceeding on his journey. So it's weird how they're just there for you to maybe find. I think this one was the most obvious one. But that one by the bothy, not so much. I mean, it was there, but I don't know what. And was come near to nope. Nope. Trying to read the ramblings of a madman. I'm not sure why. Okay, well this is the thing that was painted on the boat.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
What? I have a fear that one time I'm going to turn around and there's going to be one there. It's creepy enough going towards them, but seeing one follow you... Oh, it is very windy. this is a little lookout thing I
Bent
saw,
back
so let's
like
have
a
a look.
nail, like a hangnail, like a drowning man clung onto the wheel, drunk and spiraled, washed onto the lost shore under a moon as fractured as a shattered wing. We cleave, we are flight and suspended, these wretched painkillers, this form inconstant. I will take flight. I will take flight.
What? What? A lot of mention of the car and the driver. A lot of mention of this Donald, whatever his name is. What's the purpose of this place? Why do we hear a roaring fire? Like, that's not the crackle of a candle. That is a full-on fire. This is just a viewing platform, isn't it? This is an abandoned island. What is the point of this? The music's cool though, I can give it that. Oh, up to the tower. Danger. Unauthorized personnel keep out. No, I can't read. So we have the lighthouse. We have the little bothy of the shepherd. We have this weird viewing platform. And then we have this tower. None of which seem to be from the same time zone. Well, era, not time zone. Which makes me think that this place can't have been inhabited, right? Like, there's clearly use for it in some way. Maybe, okay, maybe it's just open for visitors? I don't know. There's a working lighthouse. I think it's working. It might not be working, but whatever this thing is working. I don't know, it's just weird. Like, why would you put so much effort into an uninhabited island?
A gull perched on a spent bonnet, sideways, whilst the sirens fell through the middle distance and the metal moaned in grief about us. I'm about this night in walking, old bread and gull bones, old Donnelly at the bar gripping his drink, old Esther walking with our children, old Paul as ever, old Paul. He shakes and he shivers and he turns off his lights alone.
Who's Paul? Okay, so does that mean Esther is my wife? Talking about our children. But yeah, this island obviously has some form of use because over the years people keep building new structures on it. Maybe they don't live here, you know, it would still be uninhabited, but it's not abandoned. There's something on that rock. Came. Wow. Oh, came into. Okay. What are you writing about? I don't know. I don't know. A lighthouse makes sense. Although it would make sense to be manned. But this thing, why is this on an island where I can't see any form of life anywhere? I can't see any other land anywhere, so I don't know. I think I'm just reading into this too much.
We will leave twin vapor trails in the air.
Oh, I
White
triggered
lines etched into these rocks.
all voiceover points. That's cool. Okay, good. That means I didn't miss anything.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island.
Wait.
Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him?
No. Wait,
Donnelly
no.
has written of him, but who was Donnelly?
What
Who
are you doing?
remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I
This
could
isn't
draw
me, by
from
the
it.
way. Not me. I'm not doing
There will be
this.
another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me.
Oh.
They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
No. What? You... No. Okay. Alright. Why is there a candle there? Do I want to know why there's a candle? I'm sorry. What? I'm flying. I'm flying. What just happened? What did I just play? Why am I being whispered to? I'm so confused. Very confused. Was I a seagull the entire time? I'm presuming this is just a nice way of saying, see that figure! Presuming this is just a nice way of saying, guy died. We're not going to show you his death, so we've imagined he has already been brought back as a seagull. I guess. I don't know. I did only see 3 figures, which I think... You know, we have Esther, we have Jakobsen, and we have Donnelly. And now we have me. But maybe there are only 3 figures. Maybe it's one for each person that we talk about. I am a seagull. I am genuinely a seagull now. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna get an explanation, am I? I'm just a seagull.
Come back.
I'm sorry. What? 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 Is there more? Or is that how it ends? That is how it ends. Okay. Wild to me that this game had beautiful music throughout the entire game and the credits are silent? I'm presuming it's by choice. I'm presuming it's made to make you think? Or maybe to signify the silence of this guy's death? Maybe? I don't know, but this is... I don't know how to feel about this. So that was Dear Esther. I am extremely confused. I don't know how I feel about it. It was interesting, it was stunning, but I have no idea what I just went through. And then in the end they were all seagulls, and I have no idea what I just played. But if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and comment in the comments down below what you think this game is. What do you think it means? I have no idea what any of this was, but it was enjoyable in a strange sort of way. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe, it helps me out a lot. And remember to click that bell icon so that you are notified whenever I post new content. But that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever this strange little game was, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye!